Jodie, it's been a few days since the victory against Cardiff City. Now the dust has settled and you've had a chance to reflect on things. Just how happy were you with that performance?
Yeah, really happy with the performance. Look, we certainly were lucky in moments to pull something off as we did, but there was also, as I said on the day, a lot of grit and determination that went into that game to get the result that we did. A lot of hard work building through pre-season, and then a lot of hard work on the day itself. So happy.
Well, it was the first time the New Saints have ever claimed a single point, let alone three against Cardiff City in the league. So you couldn't really ask for a better start to the season than that.
No, certainly not. It was we were really pleased for the girls and of course all the staff. Very happy as well. I think it was something that, as I said all along through pre-season, as I've said in these discussions more recently, is that we've been building for it all pre-season and putting a lot of hard work in, staff and players, to try and push for a decent result in that first game, even though we knew it was going to be a really testing one, and we did come away with the points, so that was nice.
It's important, though, isn't it, that after beating the champions last weekend, that your side now go and follow that up this weekend against Aberystwyth?
Yeah, of course, we've got to continue each week now with that mentality of grit, hard work, determination to go and get as many points as we can. We're after the league title, and that's what we're going out every week to try and do, and working on that all the time in training. And as I've said previously, again, that's on pitch as well as off pitch, building towards that league title.
Well, you gave starts to a few new signings at the weekend. Kelsey Richardson, Lexi Harris and Amber Lightfoot, they all started the game. How do you think they got on?
As I've said previously, I think the new additions to the team have really added some value to what we've got. They've embedded well. They've certainly started to make a stance on pitch as well in our pre-season fixtures. And yeah, we're really proud of how they've just been brought into the club, into the culture, and been brought into the team. And they're certainly starting to have an impact, which is really nice.
Aberystwyth had a good start to the season themselves, winning 2-0 on the road against newly promoted Pontypridd United, so they'll be equally keen this weekend to continue their momentum.
Yeah, of course. I saw the result that they had and heard some snippets about how they played, and yeah, they'll be using their momentum as well. They're winning momentum, of course, going into this weekend. But we're confident. I think, despite the sort of travel down there, we can go out and give them a really good game on Sunday. And it's going to certainly be a different test to Cardiff for sure. Every team plays different. Every team's got a different game plan. But yeah, we're looking forward to Sunday and we're preparing as the week goes on now.
That's one thing I was going to ask you, actually. Are there any different challenges you have to face when playing an away game as opposed to a home game?
Yeah, of course, the travel comes into it. We all know that this league covers a vast area, and that is something we have to consider. But again, it all comes into the preparation and planning through the week with the players, trying to make sure they feel as comfortable as possible with everything that's going on. And I think it's just then a case of, actually, this is part and parcel of what we do week in, week out, and we're ready for the game when that whistle blows to start the game and kick off. We're ready for it.
Down the years, Park Avenue, traditionally, it hasn't been one of our favourite away grounds to visit. We've just won once there in 5 visits. So do you think that sort of stats play any sort of bearing going into the game?
Yeah, it might do a little bit for the girls to some extent, but I think it's a new season, fresh management in, and it's just something that, again, with the right planning and preparation, like I've mentioned a lot, it's just something that we take in our stride and we go for on Sunday. We're going to go and get some points Sunday, and whatever, the environment or the scenario in, we have to go and put our best foot forwards.
And finally, Jodie, we saw Yasmin Evans out on the pitch on Sunday. She's obviously a popular figure around the club, missed the entirety of last season with her ACL injury. Is there any sort of update you can give us as to when she's likely to return?
We're really looking forward to having Yaz back, and we hope that will happen very soon. I won't, say exactly when, because things can change, unfortunately. But we're looking at Yaz being back with us very soon, and we do look forward to having her on the pitch. But she's also playing quite a significant role off the pitch, in terms of sort of within the leadership team that we've got in the group, and she's been significant to a lot of the things that we've been building through pre-season. So yeah, look forward to having her back on the pitch soon.